welcome to my YouTube channel. So my name is Rukaya and I'm the face behind Unique Knitwears. So today I want to talk about the various type of knitting machines we have, and there are many. I want to start with the carriage. That is the main issue here. There's the carriage. This is the carriage, and then some people call it head, but it's the carriage. This is the handle, and this is, well, it's called tension, but this is to control the size of the knitting. If you want the knit pattern to be big, you can extend it. If you want it, the smaller the number, the smaller the size, and then the bigger the number, the bigger the size actually. And then this is the for larger pattern, larger size knits, while the smaller number for the small tiny loops. So my initial number is at 5. Let me take it to 8. So this is 8. It's directly to this point, this red arrow signifying the 8th button. So by the side of the carriage there are 2 buttons. This planted 1, 2, labeled 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. This, once the 2 is at 1, that's for normal knitting. Once it's here at 3, means it won't go back. This is it. The needles are still out, they are not knitting backwards. So this part is stated in Chinese language, and basically this button showing the this arrow showing the normal knitting. If you want to knit first seal on a brother knitting machine, which I don't really fancy, but it's bringing this arrow down to this place. But now we are going to knit normal knitting, so I'm taking it backwards to the normal position. And then these buttons here are for pattern selection, mainly for pattern selection. So you want to select a pattern, you select from here or whatever. This is for pattern selection. And this is the lever for picking pins, for selecting pins. Sorry, I forgot to take this back. And then to select our pins, and then when you get bent the lever, it selects the pins you've selected for your, this is me selecting pattern, and I just bend my lever. It selects the number of pins I want for this particular design. So this is it. I haven't said that this is the, so having said that, this on the carriage, this point, this is where our knitting yarn goes into. This is my knitting yarn, and I want to try how to put it in. This is how it sits in the knitting machine for one to start working. So this is the, unlike the hand knitting that we need 2 needles, but the machine knitting, this is the needles, this are the needles. For machine knitting, this are the needles. So you select, and then it comes with its measuring tape. This is from 100 to literally 100. It's 100 to 100. So on the knitting machine, once you pick, you select where you want to knit, and then the buttons are at 1 for normal knitting. You go in, it accepts the needles, move to the other way, and then you basically start knitting. So these are the basic future of a brother knitting machine, though I stand to be corrected by knitters around the world, but this is the basic. Along the way, more videos, more you get to know the uses of other features. This is also for pattern, and also the more we go, the more features will be explained further. So this is all about the brother knitting machine.